Going live in 3, 2, 1. Oh, already live. Great!
Good.
Super
And
Earth,
it's officially capturing
our
Helldivers.
home. Prosperity,
Right.
Already doing that.
liberty. Hi there.
Alright,
And skip.
get on my ship and we can get started.
That. Excellent connection. Data displayed. Excuse me, why are you bugging out?
Is anyone even watching your stream?
No, and I don't care. I just need it to be synced up, cause. Okay, good, good. We good, we good, we good. We ball. We ball. All right. Screw introductions. We just get right into it.
Allied coordinates locked. Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters.
So, let everything we need to do on
Orbit synchronized.
So let's do the introduction. Then we're
Alright.
gonna do the ship tour and explain everything.
Alright.
Then we can do the currency explanations. Then, which will be mostly voice work for us. Then we can go and get gameplay for our currency explanation, and then we can go do the getting the gameplay of us kicking ass thing.
Works for me.
Alright.
You can.
You can.
Right here. We do it right here. That works.
Actually, can you stand to my left here? Because that way it'll actually like capture you.
Yeah, but I won't be able to capture you.
Well, I'm the one gonna actually be recording this.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
All right. Ooh. Acting exercises. Okay. And in 3, 2, 1. Hello there. My name's Grover. Next to me is my dear friend Lucy, and we are here to teach you how to hell dive.
Damn, don't even give me a chance to introduce myself. I see how it is.
Sorry about that.
Just for that, I'm
Anyways.
gonna make sure to put a bullet in your head.
Well, screw you too. Anyways, me and my friend here will be making a series of videos meant to teach you how to effectively hell dive and spread democracy.
Automatons should have been content with what they had.
In this series of videos, we'll be explaining a myriad of topics meant to help you survive on the various war fronts of Helldivers 2, explaining weapons, armor, and the enemies of Super Earth, and much more. In this episode, we will be going over the currency of Helldivers 2, and your best friend, the Super Destroyer.
Man, I love the Super Destroyer. It's basically just a big old middle finger to every enemy in the game. Until it's not.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which could happen very quickly.
Yep. So, what do you say we show them around the Super Destroyer?
Fine by me.
Reminder,
Alright.
all personnel must submit weekly urine sample by
We
Oh,
will
0400.
start over here. In 3, 2, 1. This here is the Hainer. Now you can't exactly interact with the Hainer, but it's where all your it's where your Pelican and your Eagle is stored, which will be providing you air support in various ways throughout your missions. It's also where both the Eagle and Pelican ammunition is stored as well.
I'm also just
What you
realizing...
see here is a fully upgraded Hainer. Lucy, you were saying something?
I'm also just realizing this now, but if you come down here, somewhere, you can actually see the vehicle bay doors.
I'm not seeing
I
it.
might just be I might have just been hallucinating the ship. Oh,
Maybe
well.
you took too many of those stems.
Maybe. Wait, maybe it's from the other side.
Behind the Pelican, you can see that giant shiny circle. That's the Alcubierre drive. That is essentially your faster-than-light engine your ship uses.
We stole that and improved it.
Didn't steal it, we liberated it.
You're right. My bad.
Earth loves you.
Just up the stairs, you will find Stratagem Hero. Now, I don't have access to this because I did not buy the, what was it called, Super Citizen Edition of the game. But if you do buy the Super Citizen Edition of the game, you should have access to this.
I do have access to that.
Just not on my
broke,
ship.
guys. Grover's just broke.
Down these stairs here, you will find the robotics workshop. Now, once again, this is an area you cannot interact with. However, this is a visual representation of various autonomous mechanisms and machines being built. For instance, this is where your mechs are developed and made. I believe this is also where like stuff like the drones and stuff are created as well.
Probably.
If I'm wrong about that, we'll do another takeover there.
Or just not.
Die, sweet scout. Die.
Over here, on the side here, we have the engineering bay. Again, you can't interact with this, but this is a visual representation of various crew members engineering and working on various mechanical devices and weapons for you to use down there, such as you can see, your Hell Pod, a mine dispenser, a Hell Bomb, and various weapons and gadgets here.
Hell pods are basically just giant bullets.
In the middle of the room here, you find your first NPC you can actually talk to.
I wanna
This is
beat
the
her up.
Shipmaster. Was that Lucy?
I want to beat her up.
Why do you want to beat her up, Lucy?
I'm pretty sure they will understand. Eventually. Probably within the stream.
Well, let's stop her and see what she says.
The logistics involved in running the DSS. I could think about it all day.
Hard
Hold
work
on, I need to
can
check
get
something
you
on this
there.
real quick.
That is the Super Earth Promise. Put in your sweat. Put in your blood. Enjoy your patriotic responsibility. Prove your dedication to the betterment of our Federation And before you know it, you too will achieve your dreams. Super Earth, freedom, justice, democracy, and dreams.
Okay, we'll cut this bit out, except for because I needed to check on something. Moving on. Lizzie, moving on.
Sorry, I was watching something on that big old screen.
All right. Okay. We're gonna do a take here. Can you stand at the end here? Actually, no. Go into the thing. Like, actually go into it. Interact with it. And 3, 2, 1. This here is your Patriotic Administration Center. This is an area you can in fact interact with and has many different features, such as managing your destroyer. This is mostly seeing your ship progression. For instance, you see my ship's fully upgraded. Your ship's log, seeing where your destination is, and seeing your ship's name and the ability to change it. Other tabs include checking on your stratagems. This is where you can buy new stratagems for you to use in the field from each of the major locations on your ship. Ship modules. This is where you can upgrade your ship modules and gain access to gain access to better equipment and improve pre-existing equipment as well. As an example, I will show you the hangars upgrades. So, the first upgrade you get would the cooldown time for Eagles is reduced by 50%. Reduces the Eagle rearm time by 20% on the second upgrade. Increases the number of Eagle stratagems per rearm. Sorry, not per use. Increases number of Eagle stratagems per rearm by 1. And the second to last upgrade gives all Eagles that launch bombs 1 additional bomb. And the final upgrade, the cooldown for rearm is further reduced by 10% if called down while Eagle uses still remain. Just as an example, there's also vehicle customization in here, where you can give your vehicles various different skins.
Oh, the vehicle bay doors get covered up with the 5th upgrade. Oh, that's neat.
As you can see, I have the Forces of Law skin equipped on all of my vehicles so far.
I'm sorry, Zach. There's also cheese for the Emancipator. It's just cheese.
Let's wait for the monitor to say something so we can explain that.
Yeah, it's just a monitor. Not much for it to... It's just announcements. Funny stuff to see.
Yep. Up above your Patriotic Administration Center is a announcements monitor which plays ads and propaganda.
Don't you mean truth?
Propaganda can still tell the truth.
And now, another helpful tip from General Brash.
If you choose to reload your weapon before the
I'm not even
mag
seeing
is
this.
empty,
That was just funny.
We may
those
not see
bullets
it,
end up
but we can
wasted
hear
on
it.
the ground.
That's close enough.
instead of buried in the
I might have to
beating
talk to
hearts
my
of our
engineers about
enemies.
this and that.
I say, waste enemies, not bullets. Brass tactics. Use them or die trying.
Use them or die trying. Very funny.
Alright, let's move to the next scene. Lucy?
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Alright. Next is your arsenal. Now, you can't actually upgrade this, but this is an area you can interact with.
And
Here you can access your weaponry loadout from your primary, secondary, and throwables. Your armory, which has the base armor, your helmet, and cape. You can also access your character from here. Checking on buy type, voice packs, emote, wheels, victory poses, player cards, and player titles. You can also look at the boosters you have. And you can also check in on your career stats, like how many eagles you've used, how many terminids you've killed, how many missions you've actually won.
And my favorite, how many shots fought, how many, or literally anything used. Or melee coast is actually pretty funny.
Hold on, okay, say that again, Lucy, word for word.
No, my favorite one is anything that involves stratagems and melees. Melee coast is kind of funny. Just pistol whipping a bot to death. Very funny.
Indeed it is. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And here we have the most important part of the ship, the bridge. Here you can interact with the war
Bridge
map.
is yours, Helldiver. Take
This
it
lets
to
you
the
look
front.
at
The freedom of
the
the galaxy
Galactic
remains in
War,
jeopardy.
which, as
Let
you
us
can
join
see,
the fight.
things are kind of shit right now. But
Yeah, we
we're
should
gonna
probably
fix
fix
that.
that.
Don't worry.
Oh, good God. Four defense campaigns on the squid front, 3 defense campaigns on the bot front, and wow, the Terminids are terrible. Why are the squids coming back for Super Earth?
Well, to be fair, they're several planets away, and they don't have a massive fleet this time.
They're in the same sector, and the bots are doing the exact same thing. Bruh. Why do they think breaking our balls, man?
Yeah. This sucks. Anywho, this is where you can interact with the Galactic War and see what missions need to get done and see your major orders and all of that. This is where you can select the mission to do and get right into a mission. We will
Greetings,
explain the
Helldiver.
Galactic War in more
The
detail
Galactic War
in a later
begins.
episode. In a later episode.
Hasn't Vogue been liberated?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. I was just in there. Dang. That's what
Over
we do.
here, we have your drop pods. These are what you will use to basically get into your loadout and start getting ready for a mission. Outside is another area you won't be able to interact with, but is a visual representation of a area known as your orbital guns. These are your Super Destroyer's way of providing support to you from up here. Basically, there are stratagems that let you unleash the Super Destroyer's firepower on the enemies of democracy, which is very nice, very cool.
I really like doing that. It's funny. You just see a horde of anything. Call in some heavy ordnance.
Yep. Or if you see a very big thing, say fuck you in particular, and drive a tungsten rod from an orbital rail cannon into its head.
Yeah, that was part of a major order, and it was very funny.
Yes, it was.
Brings they gave us two, and I said, nah, let me bring a third. Ugh. Every 15 seconds, you get a tungsten rod, and you get a tungsten rod, and you get a tungsten rod, and you specifically get a tungsten rod. Good times, good times.
Moving on, we also have another NPC in here.
The siege upon managed democracy continues. Let us rally to our defense. We must give no less than the entirety of our being in service to freedom.
Can you stop interrupting me, sir? Thank you. This is the democracy officer. His job is to keep an eye on you and hype you up as you go on missions. Let's see what he has to say, even though he's already interrupted me 2 times!
When the undemocratic din of our enemies has at last been silenced, we shall finally perceive the unsullied peal of democracy, reverberating evermore.
Wise words, and yes.
No, those aren't just wise words. Those are bars. Spitting straight at fire.
Yes. Now, that's basically all we have to cover for the ship. However, we are also covering Helldiver currencies. So let's get into that.
Alright.
I didn't really like that transition. Let's
One
have a better one.
shudders to envisage what repulsive larvae gestates
I got
within
one.
the gloom.
Next up,
as we
currency.
Yeah, let's have you to do the transition. Let's stand here with me.
Some squid guts.
Face the camera. Like that. Now do it.
Next up.
Sorry, I sneezed. Crap.
That's actually
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Next up, currency. And how you spend it.
Don't forget how to get it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about that. What should we start off with? Oh, I know.
Common form of currency.
Samples.
Okay, now we explain samples.
Yeah.
Make sure to... We are using voice work for it at this point, so...
Yeah.
Make
Alright.
sure to talk in a way that makes it look like you're, like, actually collecting samples. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Samples come in 3 different forms. There's the most common basic bitch type of sample, common samples. When you pick them up, they are shown by a circle split in half, and in your ship, or when you there's a counter in the mission, it's green, that'll go up, and it's usually way higher than every other sample type. They can, depending on what faction you're fighting, they will take the form of various things. However, the most recognizable is like drives or scientific sample containers, which works out perfectly because can be found across every front, and that is what we probably say, hey, this is the most common model for a common sample. And honestly, it works perfectly. Next up, it's a bit more rare, is the rare sample, shown by a orange square with like a quarter of it cut out in the bottom left corner. These typically take the form of either minerals or like ore or just a flower called black saffron. Don't ask me how I know that. It's literally a just random factoid I know. But they are way more rare than common samples, hence rare samples. You can only hold up to.
The minerals my associate is describing are more like blue. Sorry, not blue. Let me do a retake. The minerals my associate is describing are less ore and more like gemstones jutting out of the ground. They are purple in color and are kind of like a cartoonish gemstone that is well cut and kind of like spiky poking out of the ground.
There's also one called Legendarium. It looks like bismuth. It's pretty neat. You can only hold up to 250 of these, so make sure you either donate them to the DSS or use them on ship upgrades. You have a limit. I'm just realizing this now. I should have said the limit for the common samples, but that is like up in the sky. It's 500.
The limit for common samples is 500.
Yeah, it's 500. You will probably max that out more times than you will max out either of the other two. And finally, super samples, shown by a purple square in the on the ship, which is the screen that I have opened. Grover, would you mind opening that screen too?
Sure. You can have around 100 super samples.
No, exactly 100 super samples. They caps that at 100. Just
yes,
weird.
I know.
Why wouldn't they allow us to get more?
Probably because they don't actually Probably because when we need to spend super samples, we don't need to spend that much. Like, I think the highest amount of super samples you spend on one singular thing is 50, maybe.
I think it's 35.
You might be right.
I might be right, might be wrong. Oh well. Anyway.
I do know that is more than enough to buy, like, a couple things.
Yeah. Anyway. Super samples, whenever you go to pick them up, look like floating little globs of what look like mercury, but are actually super uranium. And believe it or not,
super uranium almost exclusively spawns around a specialized rock formation on the map.
If we find
it,
if we find it, we'll show you, and we'll. It looks like
no.
Oh yeah, sure.
Remember, Lucy, we're talking.
Yeah.
Voice work.
Yeah. Bite my shiny democratic ass.
Okay, we're gonna retake that.
I'm not. I'm streaming this.
No. Well, you're getting cut out. Okay.
Censorship.
2, 1. Super samples almost exclusively spawn around this special rock formation that we call the Cock Rock.
It looks like a dick.
It really does. Alternatively, if you're playing on a city map, they will spawn by a special building that has either Helldivers statues facing a certain direction, or on this... It's hard to describe because it basically looks like every single building, but like, it's like a Helldivers bleh, I can't say that word! Okay.
Memorial?
It's hard to describe the building, but it's basically a large building with a sort of like balcony around it that you can go on.
Yeah.
Lucy, have you seen this building?
I've seen them like once or twice. They are very rare. However, the more common ones are little like memorial statues with 2 Helldiver statues back to back from each other, and they always spawn with 4 super samples. They are most common in mega cities. I actually found this out during the invasion of Super Earth, which, good God, was that...
Yeah, that was rough on everyone. So, overall, that is samples. Now, as I've stated before, you can get super samples at a very specific location, but common samples and rare samples can be found at points of interest throughout the map, side objectives, bases, and even at main objectives. You use samples to either one, you can donate common or rare samples to 2 actions on the Democracy Space Station, or you can spend them to unlock upgrades for your ship modules. Moving on to the second most common form of currency, requisition slips. Lucy,
Yes, Grover?
you want to do the first on the requisition slip explanation?
Oh, yeah. Requisition slips are basically pennies. You get them by playing the game, completing objectives, completing missions. Yeah. That's
Basically, the most common form of currency is rewarded to you based on your performance in a mission. So, the more bases, side objectives, and people that survive the mission is all taken into account when determining your payout. You can also get requisition slips by looting them from points of interest on the map, which typically will give you around 100 rec slips.
Some might give you 150, some might give you 200. It really just depends on the Oh wait, no, you're talking about POIs. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. Scratch that. I'm an idiot. I was thinking about objectives.
Alright, now you do Warball medals. Go. Oh wait, no, let me explain what you use them on. Never mind, hold on. Requisition slips are used to buy weapon upgrades for your weapons, ship upgrades,
and to customize your guns. Mainly your primary. Actually, only your primary.
I just said weapon upgrades, but yeah, basically, yeah. They're also used to buy stratagems from the Patriotic Administration Center.
Except for some, which are locked behind something else, but we'll get into that shortly.
Well, we can get to it now. Some stratagems will be locked behind a wall that you have to unlock by buying ship upgrades. Or a level cap.
Oh, I was gonna say something else, but that actually works perfectly. Because the next thing we're moving into is the premium type of currency.
No, we haven't done Warball medals yet.
We have to do them in order. One relates to them. You have to have super credits to get the war bonds.
Fine. Do super credits.
Thank you. Super credits are the premium currency in the game. They are very hard to get unless you use real world money.
Yes, the easiest method to get them is by buying them in the superstore with real world cash. However, thankfully, unlike most premium currencies in games, you can actually get them moderately quickly by grinding them through it by just playing the game, as they are a possible loot you can get from points of interest.
Minor POIs, not they're small and
Yeah,
spawn
minor
erratically throughout the
POIs,
map.
minor POIs. You don't get them from bases or stuff like that, like samples.
Yeah.
The most common forms of POIs you can get them from are supplied pod POIs, which you can see as they
Emits a
unleash
yellow beacon. A yellow
yeah, they
flashing
unleash a
beacon.
yellow beacon to alert you of them.
Shipping containers. You gotta blow those open with either. You gotta make them go boom to open them. Kind of funny.
Yep.
And
And
then
buddy bunkers.
Buddy bunkers. Yeah, you need two people in order to open them.
Yeah,
Hence
to open
the
a
nickname.
buddy bunker, you need 2 people, each at the buttons to press them at the same time, and the buddy bunker will open. Buddy bunkers typically have a better chance of giving you high payouts of super credits, as they have 3 shelves, and sometimes it can give you anywhere between 1 stack of super credits to 3 stacks of super credits.
Which means you could either you can get between 10 and 30 super credits, which is perfect. Really gives you a boost to your economy.
However, don't be discouraged if you don't find any super credits at all.
Yeah, they're very
It's not that uncommon for you to just not get a. Just keep grinding at it, and I guarantee you'll find at least 1 or 2 stacks of super credits in a mission.
Yeah.
Typically, a stack of super credits will give you about 10 super credits. However, there is such a thing as a jackpot, which will give you around 100 or more, depending on how lucky you are.
Yeah. There is no discernible difference between the how they appear on the shelves or in the pods. You just gotta grab the dice and throw it. See what it lands on.
Yes, and it will most likely land on 10.
Which sucks.
However, you can also get super credits via buying them in the war bonds, which will typically cost you some war bond medals, which we will explain in a bit here. But buying them from war bonds is meant to sort of like keep your super credit economy up, and it gives you 100 per thing you buy in the war bonds.
Except after a certain point, and then it's just like, here's 50. But that's with
No, it's always 100.
Check the, I beg to differ. Check, oh wait, no, you probably have it all filled out. Damn you,
Check
Glover,
what?
and your experience self. This is actually perfect. War bonds!
No. Hold on. I'm gonna check this. What are you talking about?
In the main war bond, after, I think, page 5, instead of getting 100 super credits, you get 50. And it's only in that war bond.
Oh, the Helldivers Mobilize? It's 100 super credits.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's on, you said page 5.
After page 5.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's just that war bond. Every other
that's
war
just
bond
that
is
war bond.
Okay, so we're not gonna worry people about that. So we're gonna cut that part out.
No, they should just be aware of that specific war bond, because when I realized that, I was like, that's stupid, that's idiotic, that should not be a thing.
Okay, we will explain it in the war bond section, okay?
Which we're moving into, so...
War bond medals first.
Fine.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1, explain war bond medals.
War bond medals are they're like a suit. No. they're a very specific currency that has one use and one use only, and that is to be used in war bonds. Think of them as like battle stars, or yeah, but battle stars are levels in Fortnite, and I don't know which. I haven't played that in a while because this game's a ton of fun.
Yeah, Warbond medals are your battle pass currency.
Mhm.
So to get Warbond medals, it's actually very simple.
Just do
Play
what
the
you do
game
with the requisition slips. Play the game.
Yeah, so you get Warbond medals either from POIs, as they are a lootable currency from POIs, basically all of them, or at the end of every mission, there is a set payout of Warbond medals for completing the mission. For instance, let's say you were in a operation with 3 missions in it. The first mission you do, first off, there are 3 Warbond payouts you can get from that operation. The first mission you do gets you the lowest, second mission gets you the second highest, and the last mission gets you the highest. And you can see just how many Warbonds you will get from all those missions at the end of your first mission. Back to you, Lucy.
For war bonds.
Warbond medals.
Oh, war bond.
Like,
I mean, there's
explain
not
how you
much.
spend them.
There's not much.
Explain
just
how you spend them, and now will transition us into the Warbonds.
how you spend war bond medals is you go into the war bond, you click an item, and if you have that, and if you have the appropriate amount, it just trades them in. It's like basically it's just a bang for the buck. Although the prices do get exponentially higher the further into the war bond you go, but that's
Typically,
the
the
price of
stuff
capitalism.
further into the Warbond is better anyway.
True.
Or
Yeah.
at least cool.
It's worth it.
Yeah. There are many Warbonds within Helldivers 2. Now, Warbonds are essentially this game's version of a battle pass, the only difference being that these battle passes stay around forever and you can do them whenever the hell you want.
That's mainly the reason I'm streaming today.
The first Warbond, and the Warbond you will get for free, is Helldivers Mobileye. This is full of some good starting equipment for new players, like the R63 Diligence or the SC34 Infiltrator armor set, or even just a frag grenade, among other things.
Yeah, frag grenades are fun.
It also comes with the increased reinforcement budget booster, muscle enhancement booster, and the stamina enhancement booster, as well as the Hellpod Space Optimization booster, which are all good boosters to have for starting players. Heck, Hellpod Space Optimization is basically a must-have booster, and anyone who says that it really shouldn't be a booster, shut the hell up.
This is democracy, and we do not appreciate your opinion, because it is wrong.
There's also Steel Veterans,
Which
is basically a themed warbond filled with highly elite equipment.
yeah, every single war bond's kind of themed.
Yeah. Cutting Edge is for high-tech stuff. If you want to make either an arc or laser build, this is the one for you. Democratic Detonation is good for players who love explosives. Polar Patriots is more of a side grade but is great for those who want a sort of wintry theme to their Helldiver.
Yeah.
But it does have some pretty good stuff in there. Viper Commandos is for those who want to roleplay the Vietnam War. It has some pretty good stuff in there, though. Like, for instance, the Experimental Infusions booster is an absolute beast. It's really freaking good. And it has some pretty good weapons in there, and the armor passives are really good. Like, for instance, Peak Physique.
Oh yeah,
Really
Viper Commandos is very fun.
Yeah,
Very
you are
interesting.
basically Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. The I think it's the secondary? Yeah, the secondary is basically a wrist breaker. But
Yeah.
you just
Freedom
don't break your
Flame?
wrist because you're built different.
Yep. Freedom's Flame, for those who want to roleplay the Pyro from TF2.
It's very easy, very fun too.
Chemical Agents, for those who want to commit war crimes and face zero consequences.
Basically the entire game's a war crime, but nobody needs to know.
Truth Enforcers, do you want to be the Spanish Inquisition? You can be the Spanish Inquisition. Urban Legends, perfect for those who want equipment for urban warfare. Also, the anti-tank emplacements, an absolute beast.
Oh yeah, taking out Leviathans with that, easy as peasy.
Alright, and Servants of Freedom has some pretty cool stuff. It does have a theme being kind of Romanish, but it also has some pretty wacky ideas in there, like the Ultimatum and the Portable Hell Bomb. Basically, very strong equipment, but kind of suicidal.
Yeah. I mean, the
Borderline
entire...
Justice.
The entire...
It's high noon somewhere.
It's high noon somewhere, yeah. For your bounty hunters,
You want to be a cowboy?
cowboys.
You want a laser revolver? You can have it. You want a cowboy lever action rifle? You can have it.
You wanna be the Mandalorian and fly around with a jetpack while laying down some heavy fire? Go right ahead.
Exactly.
You also
Masters
get
of-
dynamite.
Masters of Democracy. You want to march
Masters
around
of ceremony,
parading?
not democracy. We're already masters of that.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Masters of Ceremony. You want to parade around and like you're in a freaking military parade while shooting at the enemies of democracy at the same time?
You get
Well,
a
here
flag
you
and a
go.
sword. It's pretty freaking neat.
Yeah, it comes with the strongest stratagem in the game.
The one true
The
flag.
What does it do that makes it the strongest stratagem in the game?
You can plant it
Exactly. You can plant it.
in anything.
I mean, you can also stab enemies with it, but
You
most
can-
of all, it looks cool.
Yeah, you can plant it in
And anyone
literally
who says
anything.
that it's not the strongest in the game simply because it doesn't actually do anything,
Is wrong.
report to your democracy officer for your mandatory getting shot in the head.
Plus, they're wrong. How
There's
are they
also-
wrong? They just are.
Yeah, they just are. There's also weapons like the Pyrotech Grenade, the Sample Scanner Booster.
I love that. I love that booster.
You can also get
do.
the Saber, which is my personal favorite.
I love the sword.
melee
I
weapon.
love the sword. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
and
such a good
the
sword.
R2 Amendment, which is basically a parade
meme.
gun with a bayonet.
It's a meme. It's a meme.
Not as much as a meme as the Constitution, but it's a meme.
Yeah, the Constitution and the Amendment are both memes. I mean, one even says it's not meant for the battlefield.
But people use it anyway.
Yeah. Bayonet charge
What's
says
the
who?
law? You want to be RoboCop? Be RoboCop.
You want to kill your team members with lightning? K9!
Yeah. You want to stun your enemies while shooting at them at the same time? Pacifier is for you.
You wanna throw a grenade that shocks everything around it, probably killing it in the process. Let's de-escalate the situation with the de-escalator.
You want a grenade that basically its whole purpose is just to stun enemies and sap them like a sapper from TF2? The Urchin's your grenade.
You can also bring down the Hammer of Justice with the title. Extrajudicial.
Do you want to mess with experimental weaponry? Control groups for you. Do you want to teleport around? Warp Pack. Do you want to shoot a magic blast? Epoch.
The Epoch's kind of crap.
Yeah, the Epoch's kind of crap. But you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. You want to die and then live for a few more seconds? How about no? Don't wear the armor. Do not wear any armor with the...
But the passive sucks. We'll explain in the armor episode.
Yeah, don't wear the armor. You wanna throw a grenade that will hop around like it's high on every single type of drug and democracy? Get the arc grenade.
Yeah, the arc grenade's really good for crowd control. I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the things in this war bond, the war pack and arc grenade are good. And the variable. You want a gun that looks like it's a Gatling gun but doesn't act like a Gatling gun, and you can use it kind of like a Gatling gun but a shotgun at the same time, and also a cannon. The variable.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, I would recommend picking up this war bond to everyone who gets who has a token. That's to get it as your free war bond. Cause
yes, Xbox players, you will be getting a token to get one additional free war bond to help you catch up with all the other players.
Yeah, it makes grinding super credit. The war pack makes grinding super credits a ton easier because you can actually bypass the 2-person requirement for the bunkers. Or, well, some of the bunkers. The geography has to be...
Some bunkers, for some reason, their geographical location makes it hard to teleport in.
Yeah, which I don't understand why. Probably a game bug.
Yeah. So, as you've probably guessed, super credits are your main currency for unlocking war bonds. But you can also use them to buy items in the super store. Which are basically items that didn't make it into the war bonds, but you can buy them anyway because... this includes mostly armors, some player cards, some other more cosmetic things, but there's also a few weapons here and there. See if I can find one. Yep. So that's basically the superstore.
Overall, pretty neat.
Yes. So that is your super destroyer and the currency and economy of Helldivers 2.
The flag. See it. Wrapping around your legs.
Oh, next time,
Your face.
weapons and armory.
You are safe.
It's time to kill.
Okay, we need to do another take on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I lost my train of thought, okay?
3, 2, 1. So, now that you know how to use your super destroyer and how to utilize the currencies and economy of Helldivers 2, get back out there on the battlefield, soldier! What are you doing here? Go fight!
If you're not listening to this while you are out on the battlefield, I don't know what you're doing, but you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Next time,
we head to the armory, pick out your favorite weapon, your favorite pistol, and honestly probably an explosive. You might blow yourself up, you might not, but in the end, it won't matter, because democracy protects.
Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Yeah! I forgot to hit record. I forgot to hit record.
For all of it?
Yes. We're gonna have to do this again. Consider that rehearsal. Yeah, consider that rehearsal. We're gonna have to do this again.
If I could punch you, I would.
Okay. This time for sure. Stand here. We're gonna try and talk over each other less in this take. Yeah, let's do this. Make sure to face the screen. Nope. No. There we go. That works. And
there is no greater honor than defending our way of life. Remember, winning is more important than living. Skepticism is treason. Treason is bad.
okay, so I couldn't so I hit recording and it came up with an error message. Hold on. And we're on. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome. My name is Grover.
I'm Lucifer, and you can suck a Nope. I'm heading it back over to Grover before I start saying some out-of-pocket stuff. Grover, take it away.
Yep. So that's Lucy. He's my associate. Please don't swear.
No, I make no promises.
So basically, we're here making a series of videos meant to help you, the rookies, learn how to play Helldivers.
Just so you all know, you're about to get curb stomped.
Pretty much, yeah.
Try and hang with us. Or try and hang in there.
Yeah, so in this episode, we will be going over two things. Your Super Destroyer, which will be your best friend, and
your deadliest weapon.
Yes, that too. We will also be going over Helldiver economy and currencies in this episode as well. Alright, now we get started. First up, let's give you a tour of the Super Destroyer. Here, you can find the hangar. You can't interact with the hangar, but it's a visual representation of where your Eagle and Pelican is stored. It's also where your Alcubierre drive, which is that big glowy circle at the end there, is, and where all your Eagle and Pelican ammunition is stored. Okay, now we move to Stratagem Hero. Lucy, you explain this?
Stratagem Hero is basically just an arcade game that you can get, I have, if you get Super Citizen Edition. You can the Xbox players, I suggest you pre-order it, because why wouldn't you? It's pre-order. You get, it basically just shows that you're not poor. Grover here is. I'm not.
I'm sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Robotics Workshop?
Fine.
The Robotics Workshop is another area you can't interact with, but is a visual representation of the area where a bunch of different robotics, such as drones, mechs, and a bunch of other things, are developed and created for you.
It's neat. It really is neat. And the robot arms are funny.
Yep. In the middle of your Super Destroyer here, you will find the Shipmaster. The Shipmaster is kind of the manager of your ship, keeps her in tip-top shape. Let's see what she has to say.
The DSS is so large, it's run by 10 shipmasters. Can you imagine?
10 of you? No, I can't imagine that. 10 of you dead? Yes, I can.
Why do you hate her so much?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Message received. Down the hall here, you will find your Patriotic Administration Center, where you can access your ship management, see your ship progression, change your ship name if you want to, and see your current location. This is also where you can access the stratagems, where you can buy stratagems from the various ship modules. You can also go into your ship modules and spend requisition and samples, which we will get into, to upgrade your ship modules, which will unlock new stratagems and improve previous ones. You can also access vehicle customization from here, changing the skins of your vehicles.
You can also change the name of your ship there, using a generator that is just the blank
I already
of blank.
told them that.
I didn't hear it. I don't care. I'm saying it now.
Up above the hull, you can see a monitor where you can hear funny little announcements and propaganda. Over here is another area you cannot interact with. It's mainly another visual representation, but this is the engineering bay, where you can see various devices such as a hell bomb, your hell pod, and a mine dispenser being worked on. You can also see over here various grenades, gadgets, and ammunition being developed.
Fun fact,
Here-
the reason... actually, yeah, Grover, you go on. I'll just drop fun little tidbits later on.
Yep. Here we have the armory.
This is the home of your weapons, grenades, throwables, and etc.
Yep, including your armor, helmet, cape. You can also check on various character customizations here, like body type, voice pack, emote, victory pose, player card, and title. You can also check on your booster arsenal, and check on all your stats, like enemy kills, shots fired, and missions won.
Melee kills is by far my favorite.
Yes, indeed.
Mainly because you can pistol whip the ever-living crap out of any enemy, and it'll be funny.
Indeed. This is the most important part of the ship, the bridge. Here you can interact with this table here, which will be
Every
where you
sector
can
in the
interact with
galaxy
the
must be
Galactic
purged of
War.
the alien
As you can see,
menace.
things are kind of
crap.
shit.
Kinda crap.
Yeah, we're kind of getting overwhelmed by 3 major orders right now. Coordinated assaults, you know how it is.
It's fun. It's funny. Don't get me wrong. However, I want to beat the ever-living crap out of every single executive over at Arrowhead that thought this was a good idea.
Yeah. We're supposed to be able to have a chance to win this, people. Anyway, this is where you'll check on the Galactic War, go to planets, select missions, and all such.
Blah,
You
blah,
can
blah.
also access the DSS from here, which we will explain in a bit. Next to this,
The
you can
people of
find
Super Earth look to us for hope, and we will deliver it. One enemy corpse at a time.
Democracy Officer Squirtberg, everyone. I don't care if that's not how you pronounce his name. That's how I pronounce it.
When the undemocratic din of our enemies has at last been silenced, we shall finally perceive the unsullied peal of democracy, reverberating evermore.
No.
Here, you can find your helipods. This is where you'll go in and prep for a mission and then you get launched down to the planet below.
For any
Here
Enos
are
that
your
want to
orbital
play
guns.
this,
You can't
can't
interact
jump
with
off.
these either. You can't interact with these either, but they are a visual representation of how much you've upgraded your ship to fire hell down on the enemies below.
It works pretty effectively too.
Yeah, you want to launch a tungsten rod into a lonely soldier? Go ahead and do it.
Go ahead and do it, champ. We'll just make some popcorn, give you a soda,
Sit back and relax.
Make you do a little dance revolution with your fingers, and then bada bing bada boom, you get a tungsten rod.
Yep.
Greetings, Helldiver. The Galactic War.
If you guys are curious, that is basically how you call in shit. You gotta get some dance revolution. Right.
So, stand here, please.
Yeah.
So, now that we're done with a quick tour of your ship, let's go in depth into currencies. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do another take of that. Crap. I was facing the wrong way.
Oh well. You've already made a blunder.
Turn a bit. Turn just a bit. Look. So now that we have gone over a quick ship tour and shown you how to take care of and how useful your ship is, let's go in depth into currencies.
Money!
Starting with samples. Lucy, take it away.
Samples come in 3 different forms and varieties. The most abundant across the entire galactic front is common, represented when you pick them up by a green circle split in half. You can use these for basically pretty much only ship upgrades and donating to the DSS.
Yeah.
But there is a limit to how much you can carry, and that is 500. Very abundant, a lot, outsurpasses the other 2. You can find them basically anywhere across the map, mainly at POIs. Yeah, next is rare samples. These are shown by a orange square with a smaller square in the bottom left corner. It's kind of neat. These can be found in oddly enough, in the form of a flower, a crystal, or what looks like bismuth. They do spawn around, they spawn around certain structures, mainly POIs, like main POIs, bases, outposts, stuff like that. Or they could be found in supply pods, or mini POIs, minor POIs. That's me, I'm getting myself confused. You can only carry up to 250 of these. However, just like the common samples, you can also donate them to the DSS. Finally, the hardest to find, and I kid you not, I speak from experience, is super samples. These things are so rare, you're basically looking for a needle in a galactic haystack.
Not that rare.
Shut up! They only spawn...
You just have bad perception.
They only spawn at very specific locations. If it's a mega city, they spawn at a memorial statue thing.
They can also spawn at these very large Empire State looking buildings that have been destroyed.
Yeah.
It's hard to recognize those, though, because they look like literally everything else in the city.
Yeah. Not to mention, there's a bug that doesn't show them as a POI, or a minor POI. It's irritating. Or they can spawn, and this is for every other mission besides a Mega City mission, at a very phallic looking rock.
We call it the Cock Rock.
You know what? They can see it when we show gameplay. I don't care. They'll understand.
I'm cutting that bit out because we're gonna.
Go ahead. I don't care. I do not care.
Explain
Next.
what...
You can carry up to 100 super samples, but unlike the common and rares, you can't donate them to the DSS. Why? I don't know. If we could, we would probably be able to rain down a hellbomb barrage, which would be cool. It would be really cool.
All right, Lucy. Before my associate gets into a rant, super samples are primarily used as a means for paying for ship upgrades, and that's basically all they do.
Most samples do that. All the samples do that.
Yeah, but super samples are exclusively used for that.
That is their one and only purpose. Next up, Rex Slips. Shown off by a little yellow R. They are by far the easiest currency to earn in the game, because you just earn them by playing the freaking game.
Rex Slips are typically awarded to you based on how well you performed in a mission. How many bases you destroyed, side objectives completed, how many of you and your fellow Helldivers made it out of the mission. Did you complete the main objective, which you have to complete the mission? Pretty sure you get Rex Slips for that.
You do. However, you also just get them regardless. It's kind of stupid.
You can also loot them from POIs, like samples.
Yeah.
Typically, you'll get, like, around 100 from them.
Yeah, you can only pick up 100.
Yeah.
From,
However, when playing missions, especially in the mid difficulties, you'll get around 1,000 or so every mission.
Yeah, very, very nice.
Rex Slips are typically used for 3 things: donating to the Democracy Space Station, unlocking upgrades, and buying stratagems from your Patriotic Administration Center.
Oh yeah, I'm just realizing this now. We've been like hinting a lot at the DSS, but we haven't really told them what it is.
We will go over that in the Galactic War episode.
Bite my ass. That might not happen. Yeah, just go on, move to whichever one you want to do next. I'll just do the other one.
Super credits. Super credits are the blue square currency, basically. Now, to get super credits, you have a few options. You can either, 1, buy them using real world money, which
is looked down upon.
I mean, it's the easiest way to do it, but unlike most premium currencies in games, where it's the only way, you can get this from just playing the game, and it's moderately easy to grind them. Not super easy, but moderately easy. You can pick them up from POIs, typically supply pod POIs, shipping container POIs, and buddy bunker POIs. Picking up a stack of super credits will typically give you 10 super creds. However, there's a chance you can get a jackpot, which will give you 100 super creds. Super credits are used in the Superstore to buy various items, or you can use them to buy war bonds, which are essentially battle passes, but they stay around forever, so you never have to miss out on them.
Very convenient. My personally preferred way.
Now, to buy items from war bonds, you need
war bond medals.
Okay, do that again real quick.
In order to get stuff from war bonds, you need war bond medals. You can earn these by just playing the game, completing missions, or probably the harder way, finding them in minor POIs. Like, basically the same way as you find super credits, just a lot more inefficient. Honestly,
Yep.
just play the game and earn them that way. You get if you, for example, have a mission or have an operation with 3 missions, the first
Each mission will give you a set amount of war
Mhm.
bond medals upon its completion.
the first
The
one's
higher
the
the
smallest.
difficulty, the larger the payout.
Yeah, the first one's the smallest, the second one's a medium one. It's amount in between the first one and the last one, and then the third one is by far the highest payout. So, yeah, it's pretty neat, pretty neat.
War bond medals have a cap of around 250, but you'll be spending them a lot and be getting them a lot, so don't worry about the cap too much.
However, if you're like Grover, I don't know what to say. I don't know where I was gonna go with that.
I'm like capped 90% of the time because
Yeah.
I get warbond done really quickly.
The mass buyout method. Well, I guess that's it for that episode.
Let's do the... Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Let's do the outro real quick, then we'll get the gameplay footage.
Alright.
Okay. So, and that's it for currency.
Yeah. If you're still watching at this point, I don't know what to say. Get to your hell pod, dive into a mission, and start killing.
Yeah, what are you still doing here? Go start fighting, man.
Go start fighting. The war waits for no one.
Yeah, we're doing this because our freaking commanders told us to.
Yeah.
Go shoot something, man. Go shoot something for liberty. Go liberate
Go make
a
something
planet.
blow up.
What are you still
I know some of you
doing here?
people like seeing big explosions. They are very cinematic in this game. No cutscenes, but you basically make your own.
Yeah, go fight the bots. Go squish some bugs. Go freaking
Go make some calamari.
Go fight something. What are you still doing here?
I don't know what this series is gonna be called. Next time on Lucifer and Grover explaining Helldivers to shiny new recruits. Welcome to the armory.
You are shiny. Your armor is shiny, brand new, just like you.
Yeah. We're gonna hand you a gun, hand you a pistol, and probably strap a grenade to you. Whatever you do with that, I don't care.
We're gonna go over what you're friends with.
Yeah. Is it gonna be funny? Yes. Is it gonna be kind of stupid to watch?
Also probably.
Probably. Is there gonna be a few laughs in there? Probably. Is Grover gonna get shot? Yes.
Am I gonna shoot him back? Probably.
Do I blame him? No.
So next time on this series, Armory and how to use it. See you then.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab a drink, and then, because I'm gonna be talking a lot. I don't like this. I'm gonna go grab some water. Fudge!
Yeah, I think that's a good place to cut. We can get super credits. Sorry, not super credits. We can get game footage. Why did I say super credits? Play. Okay, what do you want to get gameplay footage of first?
No, just as long as we're getting gameplay footage, I do not care. Just know that I will be staying in the armor I'm currently wearing, or changing it up depending on the foes we'll be facing. Because like I'm wearing this for bots and bugs. If we're going up against the squid, I know what I'm wearing.
How about we just wear our normal outfits for kicking
Works
butt?
for me. Works for me.
And then when we get to the part where we are like, so you decided to be a Helldiver, we can just have me wear the default outfit since it's through my perspective, and you do the whole. So you decide to be a Helldiver thing.
Right, perfect. I just have to grab stuff to rescue my voice from the oblivion I'm going to be putting on for the rest of the day.
Cole's parade. Only you can answer that,
I can smell the hydration. Very citrusy.
Okay, so we need gameplay footage for
Yes.
the kicking thing and the samples thing, and looting as well.
We need footage from everything.
Yeah, let's get footage for the samples and currencies and stuff.
Alright.
So let's get started. Where do you want to fight first? I'm thinking bugs because it's easiest.
Another step closer
Yeah,
to a successful
that works.
operation.
Mission coordinates
Use
locked.
the bathroom.
Hellpods prime.
Do a thing, entertain my audience for a hot moment.
Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Circus. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no freaking clue what I am doing. Do you even have an audience? Are they real? Or are they just figments of unreality? I don't know. I'm not watching your stream. I have no idea who's watching. Freaking ridiculous.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
That Afro, what was that Afro circus thing? Like, I respect
thought you
the
were
hustle. What?
How did you know about that? I thought you were away.
I was. I had my headset on.
Damn it. Alright. We should be able to get at least one of every sample from this mission. And we can use the footage of us getting Rex slips and Warbomb medals at the end of the mission for those two things. If you find super credits, pin it so we can record me picking it up. If you find the cock rock, pin it so we can record me picking those up as well. Okay, let's get started.
Alright.
We can also use this as an opportunity to get some footage of us blowing bugs up.
Oh, there's just gonna be a sieve.
A sieve? What do you mean?
There's a sieve artillery. You can tell by the given stratagems.
I see.
Yeah, right. It's not. right next to the resupply one.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Launch initiated.
Blame me for what? For what?
The first take was good. The first take was good. It was perfect.
I forget to record something one time!
Yes! Yes, you do! And you want to know something? It's all your fault!
This might be a good place to get some.
Let them come. Let them roll. Let them experience the multiple might of the Helldivers.
Ah, crap. Damn it! Where even are we? What the hell?
I have
Can the
two
game
killers.
stop killing me for 1 second?
Oh, how did I get two of them with one shot? What?
Oh! Lynette, no!
Squad lost.
Freaking
Deploy
A!
for replacement.
What the hell?
Request approved.
What
Reinforcements
is
have been
with
launched.
this start? Are you kidding me? Freaking Mac, why is the game being such an ass? Hold on. Why is the game being such an ass today?
I do not know.
I'm taking the start on camera. Okay, here's a common sample I can use.
Alright, cover up.
Alright, here's a rare sample I can use. Are you freaking... Why?
Okay, maybe my
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
guard dog. I'm out.
Why didn't my guard dog kill those things?
I don't know. Oh.
Why are we...
Reloading.
Probably...
This charger is standing there.
Calling down the
another bug creature. Okay.
Oh, hit him. Oh, that was fucking
Okay, I got a rare sample.
That was hilarious. I killed him with a resupply. I killed the charger behemoth with a resupply.
Okay, we are done here. Let's go to the main objective.
I smell oil.
I got the rare and common sample footage.
Ooh, yeah, I smell oil.
Is this what I think it is? Yes, buddy bunker, buddy bunker. You can possibly get super credits here.
Nice.
I hear a rare sample.
I also hear a rare sample. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention that rare samples emit a frequency to help make them discernible from...
Ooh, 2 super credits. Okay.
Oh, perfect. Nice, you can grab those. I'll go and get the MO started.
Reloading. Requesting sentry.
Oh, come on.
Sending down sentry.
Okay, thermite him. Don't waste your ammo on that charger.
Okay. Oh, thermal. Oh, nice.
Orbital inbound.
Orbital barrage incoming.
Pretty much. There's an impaler. You might want to run. Oh, sorry.
Reloading. Got a sample.
There we go. Okay.
I'm on it. Engaging terminal.
One step closer to mission completion.
Oh, I see a beacon. I see a beacon.
Northwest, 100 meters.
Tagging location.
Okay.
North.
We need only the super samples for currency footage now.
What a nice kill! Oh yeah, told you they're deceiving.
Explosive.
Calling down a sentry.
I'm trying to get
Package fired!
Explosive.
How'd you like to see freedom? What is three?
son of a gun.
Dropping package!
Why did I go into space? Oh. There's 2 Bile Titans.
Dropping package!
Bile Titan, Bile
Only
Titan.
multiple electronics at your position.
Oh yeah, that works.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area. Package fired!
All explosive.
I need this!
Come on!
Come over here, I have a full stack.
I'm just calling him. Oh, yes! Hit it! No! Hit it!
Reinforcing!
Yes! Oh.
Okay, artillery is operational.
You don't understand how happy that makes me. He died. Oh!
Calling down a support weapon!
Oh, wow.
Reloading!
Tagging location. Calling down a walker!
Great calling. Great calling.
Just before an ion storm.
Oh, yeah.
You will never destroy our way of life! How'd you like to taste of freedom? Outpost destroyed.
Bag's empty.
You will never destroy our way of life!
That was interesting.
Get some! Get some!
No, there's a bug bitch on you.
Bug hive spotted!
Christ!
Bug tunnel breach!
Why did my mech get destroyed that quickly? Like, what hit me? Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Take a breather.
No, not until that base is nuked out of oblivion.
How close until your orbital napalm is ready?
I don't know.
Check.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. Sending down sentry.
It's ready right now.
Alright, perfect. We'll double napalm it.
Frickin' Bile Titan spawner should be saved for, like, super beasts, not heavy beasts.
Yeah. Sentry coming.
Sending down sentry.
Found something!
Let's see if there's stuff in there. Nope, just the stalwart.
Oh. That's okay, that's extract.
Tagging location, southwest.
What is that?
I don't know.
Looks like a Seep Sam site. Go towards it.
It's not a Sam site.
Found something!
Say hello to democracy! Reloading.
is a container.
How about a head? Air sample acquired.
Smoke tunnel breach!
Got a sample.
No, didn't I miss samples over here?
Mission is progressing.
Oh, that's how! Oh,
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
I'm
Tagging map. Northeast. 100 meters.
Have you found the super sample rock yet?
I have not. I've been looking for it.
Found something. Requesting sentry.
Calling in a hell bomb. Hell bomb
Oh,
on.
that's a hell bomb.
Area. Liberty dispatched. Dropping a pin. Northwest. 50 meters. Calling down a support weapon.
Oh, legend bird sample.
Air sample acquired.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Got a sample.
Tagging map. South. 200 meters.
We got a little less than 20 minutes to actually get this mission. Still no super sample route? Ooh, wait. LiDAR.
Oh, perfect.
Objective located.
Perfect.
East.
Hit that.
Are you kidding me? How did that kill me? It grazed me! What? It killed me! That is such bullshit!
It really
Can you toss me towards the LiDAR?
Calling in reinforcements.
Reinforcement budget running low.
Okay, you need to run
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
towards the LiDAr. Well, you can run. Actually, yeah. Run towards the objective. We'll get the LiDAR.
Dropping a pin. Northeast. Far.
Try to get the objective done. It should be simple.
Yeah. There's a spore charger. Oh wait.
Marking location. Cancel that. Objective located. East.
Reversing walker! Reversing advanced weaponry!
Found something!
Permanent hive structure destroyed. Get some! Get some!
Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Got it. No. I found it. I found the super sample rock.
And
It's right next to the LiDAR station.
Found something!
wow.
Getting footage now.
All right.
I should probably still get the LiDAR station.
I'm on it! Engaging terminal.
I'm dead.
Calling in
Just
reinforcements!
call me. Call me.
Reporting to the front.
Time to make that.
Mission map updated.
Station done. Okay. Pretty sure I can use
Requesting
some clicks from I think just for time, we shouldn't bother trying to getting our asses kicked hard done. We should just get clips of us fighting them.
Let's be honest, Grover. We've gotten clips of our asses getting kicked.
Yeah, but for time reasons, I just want to.
we've gotten clips of our asses getting kicked, and we've got clips of us kicking ass.
Are you kidding me? What destroyed my thing? Oh, God. What? Did the freaking turret do it?
Hurry it up!
Why is this thing not heavy armor? Like that turret should only have the medium armor.
I got the terminal!
Oh my goodness! Ah! I really want to shoot a dev in the head.
Reinforcement budget depleted. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
The bugs are such fine.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Heavy, numbers, close.
Italian map. North, 100 meters.
Bag's empty. Loading.
Extraction is available.
Oh no, there is so much crap over here. So much crap over here. Are you kidding me?
Squad lost. Deploy replacement squad. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
I have no choice.
Joining the fray. Requesting orbital. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Why is that bio type aura farming?
Dead. Why are the bugs still spawning? game! Great! It finally lets me respawn you, but it's freaking jammed.
Nice. Oh man. Grab the samples out.
Try to find the sample.
5 minutes left. Liberty speed your step, Helldiver.
We're trying here.
That's fine.
Kidding me? Another freaking.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Calling in reinforcement!
Mark it, mark it, mark it.
Are you kidding me? The game stopped throwing cold crap at me! I destroyed the nest! Where are these coming from?
It's suicide target.
Freaking ridiculous! Wow. Where are you going?
Samples.
That's not in their direction. Can the game just accept the fact that we lost and let us have our samples back? It shouldn't be spawning anything. Oh my goodness. Why is it still spawning crap?
Why is there a bug breach?
Why is there still stuff?
Our heroes gave their last, but they
freaking
died
miserable.
having done their duty. Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Now freaking A! Now I can't even get the freaking recording for medallions and requisitions. Just freaking great!
I mean, we can. Because
No, I can't.
why can't you?
Why?
How did the liberation percent go down?
We've already liberated this planet. I was just finishing freaking up. It's moments like that that someone should freaking drag a dev out of the freaking building and shoot them.
Now that is what I call a profitable use of resources.
Frick them!
Always good to have another hero.
Helldivers might not be a game for you, Grover.
Say that again. I dare you.
You keep on getting so pissed off with it.
Because the game keeps pulling bullshit.
He killed me when I had a quarter of my health left.
Where even? We're gonna. We're gonna get.
FTL jump to the Curious system.
Also, I have the freaking right to be pissed off right now.
I'm not saying
Okay.
you don't.
FTL jump
Never suggest that
successful.
Helldivers is not a game for me ever again.
Mission coordinates locked.
Understood. dropped.
I can't do anything!
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Well, I guess I'm in the Pelican now.
At least you
Just
got
shot
in
me
it.
into the freaking Pelican, because
Liberty has
it
seen
really shouldn't spawn that many at the end there. Like, what the hell?
At least you were able to get in the Pelican. I was dead from the start.
Alright, let's go fight in a limited battle, I guess.
Alright.
See, that I can use. That squad payout, I can use it.
Okay.
Many
Let's
heroes
go find the
gave their
Illuminate.
lives to liberty today. They will be remembered.
The bridge is yours, Helldiver. Take us to
Let's do a defense mission, I guess.
I'm fine with that.
I'll call down an ambulance just in case, because you know how the Illuminate can get missions sometimes. Sorry about before, by the way.
No, you're fine. It's just I can recognize when people might start needing a break.
What I don't understand is why was the base still spawning so many bugs around it when it was destroyed? Like, what the hell? Tank.
I'll bring Hellpod up. You bring localized confusion.
Alright.
Hellpod launch initiated.
How much longer do we have on the
You are the stakes upon which liberties and
7 to 8
invaders will be
days or something
skewered.
like that.
Okay, that works.
Requesting sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Calling down fortifications.
Requesting sentry.
Hey, if you can get those doors closed
Calling down a walker.
Calling down fortifications.
Yeah, work on that. Helldivers, don't do this to me.
What's he doing?
It might kick me. Nope.
No, you're good.
Okay, good. What?
What? Okay, close this one. Close this one. I have a clear view of that one. If anything tries to go through it, I'll shoot it.
The Gatling sentry's gonna.
What destroyed it?
Nothing.
Yeah, I tried to place it somewhere else. Oh. I completely forgot.
And I got hurt in the process.
Deploying SOS beacon. Switch!
Oh, random. No. Yes. Attack it. Attack the Terry. Oh.
Pressing over here.
I can't shoot that. Not from my angle. Not from my angle.
Closer, I guess.
Oh, come on!
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Liberty take me!
Okay, that's fine.
Switch! Requesting air support. Calling down a support weapon. Requesting tac pack.
Calling in Big Boom. Oh!
Got it. That's actually gonna be an amazing clip. All that for one rocket.
Sending down sentry. Deploying sentry.
Oh, hell.
Ooh, I thermited one of his legs.
Y'all should've. Oh, wow.
Come on.
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
I have some 500.
Surprised we haven't seen the Leviathan yet. Do they spawn on this difficulty? Oh, right. They probably do.
No, they do. Extreme enough. Actually, it's hard enough.
Okay. They must be pretty rare spawns then, because they're not spawning.
They only spawn if there's a mission modifier.
Sent 3 harvesters at us and they got mowed down.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. The weakness of the Illuminate? Physical projectiles.
Oh, they are.
It spawns from behind them. I'm not gonna lie, it's worth that.
Aiming at an eagle.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
I like how you can interrupt the blasts from the harvesters by just shooting them.
Calling down a support weapon.
How did they get behind us?
I don't know. To make sure that doesn't happen again, I'm staying.
Requesting sentry. Requesting fortification.
Calling down a sentry.
Well, that's an interloper.
Calling down a sentry.
Sending down sentry. 10 minutes remaining.
Grover, shoot me.
Why?
Can't leave.
Did your thing out of ammo?
Yes. Perfect. Oh, I got 23 kills. Wait. Let the big boom.
Three more rockets.
Requesting sentry.
Deploying sentry. Sending down sentry.
What an impact.
Calling down fortifications.
Next time I die, Grover, throw me up upstairs.
Northwest.
We'll try. I like these missions.
Yeah.
They're like tower defense.
Except we are the towers.
Deploying sentry.
Okay, Grover, do the thing.
Answer the threat up there directly. I can't place
They
their
already. Yeah.
right here. Darn.
Have space.
Oh, that's gonna be a KG. That's gonna be a big. That's. Oh, that's great. And I only got...
5 minutes left. Liberty's feature step
You've been a stalwart line of three. Extract when ready.
Sending in an eagle.
Unleashing democracy.
But up.
I live! It was right next to me and I live!
I watched that hit the ground and I went, but up.
How did I live through that?
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Man.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Idiot. I think we got everything.
Liberty smiles upon your front.
Right? Luther? Can't hear you if you're trying to talk. Hello? It's Lucy? Is your game being crappy right now? Got everything anyway, so I think that's a good place to stop.
Freedom wins again.
Alright, let's see here. Alright.
I had
I'm
a
trying to
viewer and didn't even know. You can hear, I take it you can hear me now?
Yeah. I think that is all for recording. Stopping recording.
What even? Oh, that's cool. It's going for you. Oh, that's neat. I might play that again. Early 2026.
Okay. So I just checked. The recording is now on my computer in full. That was like an hour-long thing.
And I guarantee it's only going to be like 20 minutes.
Yeah, once I get all the editing and stuff done, we can get it done, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, we forgot to do the... So you decided to be... It's fine, it's fine.
I don't
We
care.
can use that as our intro.
Mm. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Launching Helldivers again.
Oh, I left Helldivers.
Oh.
Yeah. It's fine, we can do it without it. Now I just need to figure out how to send this video to Pouty. If I can't, I have the editing software, so I can do it myself.
Alright, I'm actually gonna stop.
But I think for now, that's all we need to do for today.